Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, and today I am out here at the range trying to figure out if I want to get into USPSA competition shooting. So if you've been following the channel for a while now, you know that I shoot a lot of IDPA shooting competitions or competition shooting, and a lot of people are like, yo, you need to try USPSA because it's a lot funner. It's more like a run and gun type situation. You don't have all the rules that IDPA has, which is great. But for me, when I first got into IDPA shooting, they told me, a lot of the community in the club told me, it's best that you start with IDPA than to start with USPSA, because with IDPA, you have a lot of rules that you have to know, whereas USPSA, there's really not that many rules. You just, run a gun. And I've seen it because when I run IDPA competitions and USPSA shooters come and run with us, they get so many penalties and errors and things like that because they're just used to running and gunning and they don't really know the rules and everything that goes with IDPA. The thing with me though is I'm such a rule follower. I follow the rules. I do exactly what you tell me to do. I don't have that much of a creative mindset. So IDPA works best for me because if you tell me I have to shoot behind cover here and I have to reload before I get to this specific spot, I'm going to do it. Whereas in USPSA, you do what you want to, from what I understand. Somebody put it very clear. I talked to somebody a couple weeks ago. They put it very clear with this analogy. IDPA is like when your teacher gives you your prompt to write and tells you in your next 5 paragraphs, this is what needs to be included in your paragraphs. Whereas with USPSA, you pick your own prompt, you write your paragraphs the way you want to, you tailor that essay to the way you want to. So I thought that was a good analogy, and I'm the type of person, give me the prompt, tell me what I got to put in the paragraphs, and I'm going to ace it. So either way, we're out here today looking at this USPSA stage that's set up here at the range. Let me show y'all real quick. All right, so this is what we're looking like. This is very foreign to me. I've run a USPS stage in the range, not really a formal one, but I've ran one at the range maybe twice. And I honestly don't know if I even ran it right. So today we're just gonna run through a couple times with the Canik. And this is what I run at IDPA, my Canik Rival SFX, not the steel frame, just the polymer frame. And then I'm gonna get my 19X and run it as well through the stage. We're gonna run it a couple times and we'll just see how it goes. All right, so let's look at the course of fire. So from what I understand with IDPA, or not IDPA, USPSA, you start, everything has to be shot from inside the barriers that are on the ground. So with IDPA, it's not really shot that way. You just, you go and you find cover and whatever. But with USPSA, these yellow markers that are on the ground are my barriers. I have to stay inside here when I'm shooting. So it looks like maybe my gun has to start on this X. I don't know. Maybe we just gonna start from the holster. Or maybe I need to go over there and read the rules. We'll see. So either way, there's 2 shots there, 2 shots there. Then there's 2 shots there, 2 shots there. That's 8. Then I gotta come out of here, come in here, 2 more shots, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 if I can, come out, get in here, 20, 22, 24, 26, and then 27 on the steel popper there. Okay, so Mike can hit this one as soon as I get up in here. That way it's a closer shot. All right, let's see. Let's run it. 27 shots. Let's see if we can do this. All right, I do have on my POV because I don't have my cameraman today because the kids are out of school, which means we have to divide and conquer. All right, let's get this light up. There you go. All right, let's see how this goes. Let me run through it real quick. Which way I'm gonna go? 2, 4, 6, 8. I could come out of here. 10, 12, 14, come out of here. 16, 18, 20, 21, 23, 25. I might need to get that one back here. Let's see. Yeah, I might need to take this one right here. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we go. All right, had a little failure to eject there. So let's see, that time was, where'd my timer go? Oh, here it is. It picked up 20 shots for 13.17. So let's see. That's not the right time, but let's look at these shots. All right, so let me get my phone so I can do the hit factor. Well, I would do hit factor if the timer kept going, so it wouldn't be worth it. But we will count the A's and C's. So 2 A's, alpha, alpha. 2 A's. Two A's. 2 A's. So that's 8 so far. 2 A's, that's 10. All right, so 11 A's, 1 C. 12, 13 A's. Poppers down. 14, 15 A's. 16 A's, now 2 C's. 17, 18 A's. 18, broke the line, 19 A's. 20, 21 A's. 22, 23 A's. So 23 A's and 2 C's for a total of 25 shots. Or 26. Wait, 23 and 2 C's. That's 25, 26. I'm missing something because it should have been 27 shots. I don't know. Either way, guys, we are going to run this again and hopefully the timer will stay on and we can get a more accurate count. So let me load back up and let's run it again. All right, hopefully the timer will stay on this time. And round 2, here we go. Load and make ready. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to put the popper back up. All right, too many malfunctions there with failing to eject. I did change up my ammo a little bit. I do know that I got more C's that time. 29:05 was the time. Forgot to put the popper up, so I only got 26 shots. All right, let's get the phone, see what this hit factor is gonna be. And I think I'm gonna run it one more time with the Canik. Because I need everything to be perfect when I run this. So I need the popper to be up. I don't need to have any malfunctions, all of that. So we're gonna run it one more time, but first, let's look at the hit factor and see what I got. So 29:05 was the time. All right, and let's go count these. All right, so we got a A and a C. This sucks when you only have one person. All right, we got an A and an A. A and an A. A and an A. A and an A. I like my groupings thus far. Got a A and an A. Got an A and an A. A and an A. Groupings are pretty tight. A and an A. I for sure thought I had some C's. Yeah, right here. I don't think that broke the line. I can still see perforation, so 2 C's. And that one broke the line, so 2 A's. And 2 A's and 2 A's. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for 26 shots. 23 A's and 3 C's at 29:05 as my time. I don't know if that time's good or not as far as speed goes. All right, so then we have a hit factor of 4.2685. I don't even know what that means. I would assume it's good seeing how many A's I got, but I don't know. So hit factor is there. Now let's run it one more time. Let's just round it, 4.27. That's what that time was. Let's run it again with everything like it's supposed to be, and hopefully I can run it faster than 29:05 and beat the hit factor of 4.27. Okay guys, we're loaded up. Everything's clean. The popper's up down there. We should get a good 27 shots faster than 29:05 and with a hit factor of better than 4.27 or whatever that number was. All right, let's load and make ready. All right, here we go. I got a C on that one. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh my gosh. 33, 42, 27 shots. Whew. Y'all know me. I'm probably gonna have to run this again without the issues, because I just don't ride like that. Forgot about this one and almost fell. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not gonna be that good. 33:42 was the time. I got one C right there. I think all the rest of them are A's. All right, so 33:42. And let's reset and count our, well, you know what? I had it on IPSC. Does that make a difference at all? I don't know. All right, 2 A's. We're gonna run it again for sure. 3 times is a charm. 2 A's. 2 A's. Still loving my groupings. It's very good. There's that 1 C. Two A's. Two A's. Two A's. Forgot all about this target. Poppers up. A and a C. Two A's. Two A's. Two A's. Two A's. 4 A's. Two A's. Two A's. And a popper. That's only 25 shots. I need 27. Let's see, what did I miss? I don't know. All right, 3.6206, but this time I do have it checked as USPSA. I think the last 2 times I had it checked as IPSC. I never even heard of that competition. So 3rd time's a charm. Let's run it one more time. Everything is set up. Let me get in my mind where I'm going, where I have to reload, and hopefully this turns out to be great. Whew. All right, 3rd time's a charm. Let's make it happen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Reload. Oh, see, I already messed up. I need to take that shot from here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Reload on my way. 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. All right, here we go. Load to make ready. All right. 27 shots, $29.97. All right, better than the last run. And I think I did all right. All right, let's count these shots. So $29.97 is our time. 27 shots, AA. 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 AC. AA. Popper. AA. AA. Actually, it should be 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, and 17. All right. AA. 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 AA and AA. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 27 shots, 4.4378. That was better than the last one, or let's see, let's look back. All right, the time before this was 29:05 with a hit factor of 4.2685, but it also was in IPSC. This last one was 29.97. I corrected it and put it in USPSA, and it's 4.4378. So better than the first time. I'll take that. 26 A's and 1 C. Yeah, that's a good way to end off on the Canik. Now let's change up and shoot the Glock 19X, which I think if I do decide to shoot USPSA, I'm going to shoot it with my 19X, I think. I'm going to designate my Canik for IDPA and probably my 19X for USPSA. So let's run it and see how it goes. All right, we got the 19X. If you don't know, now you know. This is the 19X build that I did. Kind of not a build, but kind of like an upgrade. So just run through it real quick. You can go check out that video if you want to know everything and who, whatever. But the Holosun 507 comp with the Parker Mountain machine barrel and comp on here, X300 Surefire light, the standard code USA trigger shoe, but the Glock Performance trigger in here. I forget who this mag well is by, and I forget who the extended mag release is by. But that's it. So we're gonna run it and see how we go. I don't have my POV because it started dying, so I'm charging it a little bit. Maybe I can get it on the second or third round of this. All right, so let's do the first round. All right, maybe y'all can see me from here. All right, load and make ready. Turn that dot up some. There we go. Okay, need the timer. All right, here we go. Ooh. All right, 27 shots, 28.75. All right, I think that's the fastest time since I've been running this. I know y'all probably can't see me. Here I come, here I come. $28.75 with the Glock 19X. Let's see. Yeah, that's the fastest time since I've been out here today. 28.75. I did have some forgetful moments, but we're gonna run it again. All right, so let's look at these. All right, Alpha Alpha. I'm gonna have to come back and tape. Alpha Alpha. Alpha Alpha. Alpha Alpha. Y'all see? Alpha Alpha. Alpha Charlie. Alpha Alpha. Poppers down over there. Ooh, Alpha Charlie. Alpha Alpha. Alpha Alpha. Alpha Alpha. I will say shooting the 19X is way different, Alpha Alpha, than shooting the Canik. And broke the line, so Alpha Alpha. All right, 25 A's. Yeah, see. 25 A's and 2 C's. The hit factor of 4.55. That's been the best hit factor today. So we're gonna run it again. Let me tape these up and we'll run it again. Okay, load it up. 28.75 is the time to beat. I do got my POV back on. It's got a little battery. So hopefully y'all can get into this. Let's load and make ready. All right, let's go through this real quick. After that one, I can reload because I'll have one in the head. So, as long as I can remember that. All right, here we go. Oh, that was a C. See? All right, I got some C's on that one. Just trying to pick up the pace, which I did, 26.08. Definitely got some C's, pull some. Means I need to tighten my grip. So let's take a look at those. I did start going faster on that one, which will explain the C's. So I think for me, it's just like in competition, speed is very important because you got to go as fast as you can go, but also be as accurate as you can be. Because I know in IDPA, you end on your time and then they go around and check your shots. Anything out of the C or out of the A gets added to your time. So at the end of the day, you need a quick time, but you also need accuracy. So they kind of got to go hand in hand, which for me, I don't mind getting C's because that's a second added on to your time, whereas trying to slow down and get all A's, I don't know. I don't know if it's an even trade, or I think it's really something personally that you have to work on and kind of get comfortable with within yourself when you come out here and do competition shooting. I think you only look at it in a competition aspect and not really in IDPA a defensive aspect, because if I hit somebody in the C zone, I still hit them. But when we come to competition and I hit somewhere in the C, it affects me because of my time. So I hope that makes sense, but that's kind of where I'm at with this whole thing, is just get fast and just let the C's be what they are. Just be fast. 2608. All right, and we got let's turn this around. We've got a and a D. My gosh. All right. And we got a and an A. We got an A and an A. A and an A. A and a C. A and an A. Poppers down. A and a A. A and a C. A and a A. A and a C. A and a A. A and a A. A and a A. All right, that is 25, 26 shots. I'm missing one somewhere. I think I forgot to put, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's look at this though. All right, let's look at this. So last time I ran this was 25 A's, 2 C's with a hit factor of 4.55. 28.75 was the time. Well, now that I run this at 26.08 with 22 A's, 4 C's, and 1 D, the hit factor is 4.71. See what I mean? Like, you really have to just have speed, and then whatever comes, comes. Because it seems like the hit factor is gonna go up if your speed is fast. I don't know. Somebody got to explain it to me. If y'all know, put it down in the comment section, because I don't know nothing about USPSA. I just know that I've seen a couple guys in my squad in IDPA run this. I've seen people out here at the range run it. I got hooked onto or made aware of this app where you can kind of show your hit factor, because it's kind of different from IDPA. And so I started using this when I come out here to run USPSA stages, and I don't get it. I like it. It's faster than the first time, but I just don't. It's like your speed, an important factor. And then if you happen to get a bunch of A's and a couple C's and D's, you're in there anyway, like swimwear. Like, I don't know. But we're going to run it one more time and see if we can beat 26.08 and a hit factor of 4.7. FYI, if you don't already know, I am enjoying USPSA. Just running it these 4 times that I've run it so far. What is it, 4 or 5? 5 times that I've run it. I like it. compared to IDPA, I don't have to stop and think. I don't have to reload after 11 rounds. Like, I literally like that part the most, is I could just run until I run out of my first mag and then reload and keep going. I mean, you're not gonna get more than 30 shots, I guess. So I actually like it. I might have to give it a try. All right, y'all, one last time. One time for the one time, and hopefully, woo! Hopefully my POV will stay open for y'all to see. Charge it up a little bit. We got one more run, so hopefully it'll last until, and it looked like it's about to rain. So last one, let me pick this up. All right. Load and make ready. Turn my camera on. $26.19. I think the last one was $26.08. So tracking it just a little bit. Let's look at these shots. All right, $26.19. All right, AA. 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 AC. Pop her down. AA. Oh, wow. How those two stack? Two C's. AA. AA. AC. AA and AA. 1, 2, 3, 4. But guys, I don't get it. I'm not getting this. 23 A's, 4 C's, a time of 26.19, which I'm what is it? 1/8 of a second shy than the first or the previous time, which was 26.08. So add an 1/8 of a second, I think that's how you say it, to this time, 26.19. 23 alphas, 4 C's with a hit factor of 4.8. Okay, that kind of do make sense though, because my last one I did have a delta. So that was 4.7 something. Where here I don't have any deltas, I have 23 A's and 4 C's. So I guess it does make sense, but I'm still confused. I'm still confused. That's a good run today. As a competition shooter, now that I'm shooting more and more competition and really just trying to perfect this craft, you really do have to be out here, not every day, but more frequent to kind of channel your inner strengths. That's what I'll say. Because I know where I'm weak at, but I also know where I'm strong at. So just trying to enhance those strengths, but also bring those weaknesses up to be a better competition shooter, that's why I come out here. And a day like today where there's a little bit of an overcast coming through, the weather's great, it's still kind of hot, but you just have to get out here regardless, because even this weekend coming up, it's gonna be 89 degrees. No rain, no overcast, no nothing. It's just gonna be hot, and you just gotta run in any type of condition. So after today, I will say that I am gonna give USPSA a try. Think I will, the next one that's coming up in my area, I'm gonna try to get in it and run it. And I think I'm gonna run it with my 19X. If you didn't know already, today we did not have any issues with the 19X. There was no malfunctions, no failure to feed, no failure to eject, no light primer strikes, none of that stuff. So I think this is going to be my USPSA shooter. So y'all let me know what y'all think, especially if you are competition shooting. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what your thoughts are about competition shooting. Also, just let me know about IDPA versus USPSA. And then let me know about the other ones. Because like I said, I never heard of no what did I say it was? IPSC? Never knew there was a thing. I know there's a thing as a such thing as 2-gun and 3-gun and steel target shooting. There's a variety of things you can get into. But right now I am solely in IDPA. But I will be checking out USPSA here very soon. So make sure y'all stay hip to the channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, go check right now on your bill, either on your phone or your computer, and see if you have a check mark for summer shoots. Because if you do, that means you're subscribed. If you don't, you're not subscribed. And also click that little drop down button and make sure you turn on for all posts so that you know everything that I post and you're aware of what's going on. Also follow me on Instagram, _summershoots_. All right, y'all, until next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace.